Hi there folks, Borislav247 here with another Days Gone Horde series video where I focus all my attention on one specific horde. And on this video it is the Mount Scott Ski Resort Horde. A lot of fun to take out and a ridiculous amount of easy kill areas for this particular horde, so let's get right to it. Right then, on to some information. This horde is 125 strong. It resides in the northern area of the Highway 97 region, and this horde is one of 9 hordes that simply will not appear until you have completed the main Days Gone game. So be very aware of that, people. If you're looking for this horde before you've completed the game, you simply will not find them anywhere. Now, here are the locations. During the daytime, this is where you will find them right here. And the one thing that I absolutely love about this horde is that during the night, their feeding location and their water location are pretty much right next to each other. So there is no problems in finding this horde at night whatsoever. As well as this, before I get to the action, it's worth knowing that there are no less than 7 easy kill areas, so let's do this. Okay, on to the first run, and this takes place basically outside their daytime location. So that is where they are on the map. And before I actually engage this horde, I'm just going to make 1 or 2 preparations. The first one is, believe it or not, just getting the bike in place round about there, because believe it or not, it will actually stop some of the freakers as they start running out, because this is the direction I'm going to be taking them. Now, the next part of this is I'm going to take the time to place 5 remote bombs. I'm not the biggest fan of these when I'm playing Days Gone, but they do have their uses. And this area here, because it's quite narrow, will take out quite a lot of them nicely. So I'm just about ready. From here, it is just a normal attractor, and then I'm just looking to go to town on them. This is just a very nice way to take out a lot of freakers very quickly, because and very safely, I might add, because they're not getting near you. They're concentrating on that. By the time they're starting to come out of the cave, that's fine. I'm already well away. There we go, they're into the kill zone, and as you can see, I don't have too many of them left. That run actually also counts as a quick and easy way. I normally show one like that at the end of the video, but there we go. I've taken care of it nicely with the conventional method. So on to the next one. Okay, on to the easy kill location number 1. And again, this takes place during the daytime. And this is the first of 2 easy kill locations that take place at their daytime location. Now, I have a certain gent by the name of Simon Lee that I need to thank for this one and the next one, because I didn't find either of these. And when you see what you have to do to actually get to these areas, you'll see why. I didn't think this rock face was actually climbable, but it actually is. If you follow that very specific line that I take there, you will get up to the top here, and then you're in a fantastic position in order to just rain chaos. Now, the only thing that I have against this particular method is that it is quite lengthy in the amount of time that it takes. However, it is an exceptionally safe way of taking out this horde. So if you're a person that doesn't really want to get up close and personal with the horde, this really is one of the best methods you'll get for sure. So basically I'm using the attractor to bring them out, because it's just very handy. You'll get quite a lot of the numbers, but you do have to do this in 2 stages. I'm just looking right now to clean up what I can of these ones that are out. It's also a good time to get your eye in for target practice. As you can see here, I'm using the SMP-9. Nice weapon, very quick to reload. And of course I do have the luxury of survival vision, which makes things a bit easier when you're trying to find some of these freakers that might be hiding the touch. So at this point, this will probably have taken out just shy of half of this horde. Now, at this point, I'm looking to head down onto this much lower ledge, and there's a good reason why I wait until this point before doing it. Because basically, I know that if I go down onto this ledge when I still have the entire horde to take out and throw out the first attractor, the horde can see you at this position. They cannot see you at the top section where I first start off. So basically, because this horde is 125 strong, potentially they can start to overrun your position. But as I have taken out very close to half the horde, I'm not going to have this problem. As you can see, they're not coming up in big numbers at all. I can really just take my time here, especially when they get by the rock face here. Taking them out is a very easy affair indeed. Okay, at this point, obviously I do not have anything coming up on screen yet acknowledging that I've killed the entire horde, so there is still some in the cave. And at this point, yeah, I'm just going head hunting. There will not be that many left. And again, good old survival vision does come in handy. Yeah, this is just about done. So realistically, there was roughly about 10 in there, I would say. And there we go. That is the first of the easy kill methods done and dusted. Okay, on to the easy kill location number 2. And this one is even more bizarre than the first, because when you see the area that I'm actually going to climb up onto, you'll think, what the hell? And it's right here. You really do have to follow where I am trying to get to there, because there's other parts of that rock that you basically, if you're not in the right spot, you just fall over every time. But no attractors required for this particular method. Basically, I'm close enough to the cave that they will come out with gunfire, and when they come out, they will see you in this position. Just make sure that you're on point when they start to congregate here. Now, a couple of things I do like about this particular area here is this. You actually get afforded quite a bit of protection from the tree trunk there. So the World War Z style tactics don't work quite as well as what they normally do. And not only that, because they're congregated below you like this and very close, you can take out this horde very, very quickly. A lot quicker than the easy kill location 1, that's for sure. But of course, if you are looking to speed up the easy kill location 1 in terms of time, make sure that when you climb to the top, go to the bottom ledge straight away and throw your first attractor out. You will take out the horde a lot quicker, but trust me when I say it doesn't always end well. However, no problems with this location. It's just a case of now getting down with the bike, and that's it. Job done. Right then, on to kill location number 3. And it's worth knowing that every other kill location now takes place during the night. This one basically centres around their night water area. And the one thing I can't stress enough is this. When you're doing it this way, you have to be quiet. You do not want to alert the hordes, so try and ease off with the accelerator on the bike, and basically looking to get to this location right here. You can actually climb up this section, which makes things very handy. You can take your time in doing this as well. This is another beauty of this method. Once you're up here, there is a very specific route to take in order to get ready to take out this horde. And this method also doubles up as a very nice stealth option. As you can see, look at this. I've got a fantastic line of sight, as well as being able to have a fantastic area to just throw resources at them. And as you can see, they sort of react to the items, but they've no idea where you are. They simply cannot see you in this particular position, which is kind of strange. Because you'll see with the next run route that I take, where I do things a lot differently, but I'm actually at a higher spot, and they see you no problem at all. But you'll see in the next run, folks, this right now is just all about taking out this horde as easy as it gets. Because from here, as with all these kill locations in general, you are untouchable. And now that I've got them down to the final few, I'm just going to take out the last of these with gunplay. And this isn't going to take long. Yep, and that one's nice. That is a very nice, easy, clean way to take out this horde. So, okay, on to the next. Right then, on to easy kill location number 4. Now, it basically takes place with the horde again at their water location, but this works just as well if you're taking them out from the feeding location, which I'm basically coming up to right here. Normally they would reside at the top in this area right here, but what I'm looking to do on this occasion, I'm not too worried about keeping things quiet this time, because I want the horde coming to my location. And again, it's using this area to get up here. I very purposefully try and get the bike right beside that wall. That ensures that Deacon gets off on the right side. And from here, I'm looking to very carefully make my way over to there. You know you're at the right spot because every single freaker that comes along will basically fire themselves off the cliff. And look at this. How easy is this? It's completely safe. In fact, so safe you can actually entice more than one horde to this particular location. And if you want to see that done in a spectacular fashion, just check out another video that I have called Perfect Storm. You will see exactly what I mean. I actually bring over 3 hordes and take them out from this location, doing it just like this. And the advantages of this particular location are obviously you are in no danger whatsoever. You get an absolutely stunning view of all the freakers firing down the cliffside here, and it just makes for a very easy kill location indeed. Truth be told, it's one of the most surreal ones I've ever discovered, and one of the ones that I'm most proud of, because it really does work a treat. And as you can see, I'm higher up than what I was in the previous kill location, but they know exactly where I am here. Very strange indeed. However, there we go. A very nice, easy way to kill the horde, and also no resources that you need to use either, so win-win. On to the next. Right then, on to easy kill location number 5, and this takes place at their feeding grounds. And it isn't that far away from where I currently am right now. I am at one side of the bridge, they are located at the other, and this is one of my favourite methods. This really is a nice, clean way of taking them out. Now, it all centres around this armoured SUV here. You can't actually access getting onto it from the front. You actually have to go up one of the 2 sides, which is why I've placed the bike where I have, just in case any of them start heading over there if they manage to get over in big numbers. But the beauty of this is that by the time they get to you, they've got quite a long way to go. You have an amazing line of sight. You can really go to town on this horde and have most of them taken out before they even get to your position. And when they do, you are afforded quite a bit of protection by the vehicle that you're on. As you can see there, there's 1 or 2 that are coming from the side and whatnot, and that's why I've got the bike in play there. That just stops any of them getting to your position, because when they do get over here, they all congregate basically right in front of you. I'm not giving them the time to actually get here in big numbers, because if they do, you can start to get odd problems. But with a horde this size, yeah, not too much of an issue. But wow, there is quite a few of them heading over. This is potentially another horde. In fact, yeah, could definitely be, because I don't think they would have taken the long way around in order to get to me. So this is quite possibly the Solomon Hill horde that I have joining me from the other side. But doesn't matter, you're just going to get more free careers if that's the case. And again, I've got the gent by the name of Simon Lee to thank for this kill location. It was a fantastic one to show, especially as I was not aware of the properties of these armoured SUVs. But rest assured folks, now that I do, if I happen to see any of these bad boys in other areas of Days Gone, rest assured I will be using them. But anyhow, I'm just about finished with this Horde, and I'm honestly just a little bit puzzled now because I'm hearing very little, and there we go. In previous runs I have taken them out a lot quicker, but sometimes when you get stragglers like that, they can complicate things, but all good. On to the next method. Right then, on to easy kill location number 6, and this takes place at their watering grounds. Now, basically, I'm actually going to go again to the armoured SUV because it creates a rather nice area to start a stealth attack. Now, there are some downsides to this particular method, which you're about to see as I start this. The first one, this isn't quite as problematic, but you must make sure that when you're throwing attractors, they've got to be landing on land. And that first one that I threw there was very lucky, because this brings me nicely to the second problem. And it's basically getting the accuracy with your resources when you're throwing them from this height. Because obviously, as they're arcing, where you're actually aiming is not where it's going to actually land. So, although this is a very safe method for taking out this Horde, it can also be quite a frustrating one. But the fact that you're getting such a wonderful view from up here, I just felt I had to show this as another option, because it is another easy kill location, albeit it can be slightly frustrating with the fact that you're not going to have the accuracy that you normally would. And truth be told, I don't expect that many people to be ever wanting to copy this particular method, given that there are a great number of easy kill locations and ones that do the job a lot easier than this one. But anyhow, yeah, that is another huge disadvantage with this one, because you're so inaccurate. You're basically having to use a lot more resources in order to get the job done. And there's a prime example. I've just thrown down an attractor bomb and I killed one frickin' freaker. But there we go, that is it, job done. Okay, on to the last easy kill location. Right then, on to the last easy kill location, and again this involves taking out the Horde from their watering area. Now, I've actually got the bike set up from a different area to start with. Basically, I'm just going to head across the bridge, and normally if the Horde was at the feeding grounds I would have passed them, but this is where you need to go. Basically, when you see that sign, just head down here. Just park the bike here, because it's going to be 1 or 2 drops, but trust me when I say it, they're nice and easy ones. From here, just look at this. This is a really nice route to get to the area that you need to get to. First drop there, second there, third, not a problem either. The last one, just line yourself up here and make sure you do a dive roll. And there we go, et voila. You are at a fantastic spot. You will get no trouble from any freakers or any other animals and whatnot whatsoever, which is very handy because it's night time. The only downside to this is that, yeah, if you're wanting to do it quickish, you do require quite a number of resources. But you also have the option, you can quite simply, from here, take them all out with gunplay. It will take longer, but it can be done no problem at all. And the Horde have absolutely no idea where you are. So basically, I'm just going to let this last one play out to its conclusion before wrapping up this video. Okay, at this point in the proceedings, it shouldn't be too long now before I have finally taken out this horde. And this one up here just might do it. And there we go, folks. That is the Mount Scott Ski Resort Horde well and truly taken care of. A great number of methods in order to take out this horde. But that's it. That brings us nicely to the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching, folks, and I hope you all enjoyed it. Take care.